I don't know what to name these pieces, but they look like shrimp. In this chess update, all pieces will have knight movement when moving forward. The lower half of the knight resembles the movement of the piece when moving backwards. The double knight has extra forward movement since it looks like it can spin. This makes it the best attacking knight in this update. The rest of the pieces look like they are being ridden by the knight. That's why both pieces' movement aren't combined. Holy hell. What is that? Pieces get pregnant when on first rank. So pawns can't get pregnant until they promote. Fully grown pieces are allowed on the board. Knights summon Horsey. Horsey moves 1 square forward, and becomes a knight when capturing any pawn. Rook doesn't get pregnant. Pawns are adopted after castling with the king. Queen summons a prince when the king is captured. Wow. They all cheated. Steve moves like a king, and the cows move on their own. Unless you have wheat. When moving Steve, you are able to do another action before your turn ends. Like placing stone blocks, but you can't place them 3 tiles away from Steve. You could also grow your cow army by giving them wheat. You get wheat by capturing enemy pieces, which could also be used to craft useful items. The amount of wheat you get depends on the piece's point worth. Bishops are worth 3 points, so that's 3 wheat. Endermen can steal enemy chess pieces and somehow turn them into cows. And yes, the enemy king can also be turned into a cow. Endermen are also able to teleport away when an enemy captures them. There's no dungeon update yet. Queen replaced the king with a tank, because it's harder and stronger. This is bad. There's no technology that can destroy the tank yet, so the tank can't be captured, but pieces can ride it. Enemies can't control the tank and they can jump off at any time. It has king movement, but may only move once every 2 turns, and it switches sides when there's no friendly pieces. It's finely balanced, so here's the full chess match. Wow, yes but no. Queen becomes a jet. It moves anywhere on the board, but it's so fast that it just flies into the void. Knight becomes a scout vehicle. It has knight movement, but it can stop on any square along the way, and runs over pieces in its path. Guns didn't exist yet, so it can't shoot. Pawn must also be obliterated by the tank, because it's in the way. Pawns replaced by Romans, because their shields can reflect tank shots. Totally historically accurate. When knight is captured, he loses his horse and moves 1 square backwards. He becomes a spearman that moves like a king, but has a pierce ability that allows it to capture an extra piece in the same direction. Spearman can steal the knight's horse to become a knight again and will gain an extra spear each time it's captured. Each spear increases moves per turn. 2 spears, 2 moves. It's also very difficult to defend against it. Maybe impossible. Good, this makes it a balanced update. In Chess Battleship, each player will have their own chessboard where they will place 6 pieces and pawn has to be placed on the 2nd rank. 1 piece can be moved after each guess, but not on a target. You could also sacrifice a piece by placing it onto your opponent's board. It adds targets to where it can attack, but it can't move. This ends your turn. To keep it balanced, rooks mark vertically to give pawns the chance of promoting. Bishops mark 1 diagonal of your choice. You lose when all your pieces are found. Queen can't be sacrificed, but you can sacrifice your king. Nice. White wins. Every zombie piece can move before their turn ends. King enters the balcony, where he'll have the option to stay in the safe zone forever or receive a pistol and go fight the zombies. Saying no leads to divorce, and Juan will get mad. Zombies can't see the human king, unless he is in their movement range. White can shoot after moving. The pistol has a range of 1 square. Zombie pawn teleports to 8th rank after reaching 1st rank. They promote to knight and then bishop, and king receives a rifle. This doubles his attack range. King starts with a rifle when facing zombie knights. All zombie knights move on the same turn. King can shoot in any direction 2 squares away. Zombie knights don't know about this, so they move right to their death. This angers the remaining knights, so they transform to giant wanbis that can split themselves into 4 pieces. They can only be captured by attacking their brains, which is not recommended because this transforms the last wanbi into Mega Wanbi, who is now sitting on the king. You start with 2 kings. White moves and then 1 random piece is infected by using this wheel, then your opponent infects any of that chosen piece. The infected piece can't move until white moves again. Infecting counts as a move and it won't work if there's only 7 white pieces. Infected pawns move backwards and promote on first rank. Nearby infected can swap places with each other. Kings can't be infected, but you lose if any of your kings get captured. The queen is now in a wheelchair. This means that her movement is now nerfed, but can still gain 1 more square in each direction for each friendly piece that she captures. It's as if the pieces are pushing the wheelchair. I'll start by capturing my own pawns to strengthen my queen. My king won't have much defense anymore, but that's okay. So far it seems balanced. That's not normal. You could start like that, but there's a better option. Start by taking your king. This will restart the game, but the king will be in the wheelchair this time, but now you can improve the king's movement, making it more useful than before. Though I rather activate the wheelchair's ability, that lets me instantly capture the enemy king once I let my queen get captured. Wow! Now that's balanced and not confusing. King became a teacher, and his movement remains the same. He can capture friendly pieces to teach them. Pawns will promote to knights after 1 turn, but only the moved piece will remember the lesson. Knights promote to rook, and the teacher can't teach the bishop. Rooks can't be taught, unless there's only 1.
Well, hello there, Bricky. Come here often?
Wow! Not recording that. Rook promotes to queen, but teacher gets fired for flirting.